Hey guys, welcome back or welcome to my channel and welcome to the next video in my series of the Battle of the Drugstore. Sorry it's been so long since I've uploaded one of these. What even was the last one I did? Bronzers, I think. I will link my whole Battle of the Drugstore series down below if you're new to my channel or not sure what the hell I am talking about. Basically, I have a series on my channel where I pick a category and then pick a bunch of different brands in that category. So like bronzers, I picked a bunch of different, drugstore bronzers and kind of battled them together and talked about my favorites, least favorites, and etc. You get it. So today we're doing Battle of the Drugstore contour palettes. Not palettes, but like products. But actually most of these are kind of like palettes. Most of these have 2 or more shades in them. I think I only have one that has 1 shade in them and the rest are either 2 or 3. But I have quite a few actually today to talk about. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get started. First one I want to talk about is by NYX, and this is the only one that's like a single shade. This is the NYX blush in the shade Taupe. Now, that's not a blush. No. I don't know why they call it a blush. I don't know why it's in with their blushes, but this is definitely a contour shade. It's seriously just like the perfect gray toned contour shade. Like, it's just perfect for getting that nice chiseled look, for casting that shadow, where you want it. Here it is swatched right here. I absolutely love this. This is actually my second one of these. I owned this before and then it actually broke and I had to repurchase it because it's so good for contouring. I reach for this quite a bit. I absolutely love this one, and this one retails for $6.99 at Ulta. Next one I want to talk about is from Covergirl, and this one is actually a cream contour kit. I don't know if this is new. It doesn't say that it's new, so I don't think that it is. I don't know why I'm thinking in my head that it's new. But anyways, it's from Covergirl. Let me take this off so there's not a big glare on it. It looks like this. So this one's a little bit different because you don't actually get like a matte highlight shade, which most of the contour kits come with. So you get a shimmery highlight shade, you get your contour shade, and then you get a shimmery bronzer shade. This one is not my favorite just because of the shade selection. If I could, I would take out the shimmery bronzer shade and have a nice matte highlight shade to highlight under the eyes, up here, and so forth. I'm just not a huge fan of the shimmery bronzer shade. Don't get me wrong, it is absolutely beautiful. I don't know. I know that I'm never gonna use this, but it is a really pretty shimmery shade. It would be pretty on the high points of your cheeks. That was the bronzer one, and then here is like the champagne one. They're really similar, but the bronzer one's just a little bit darker. So essentially I feel like you're getting 2 like cheek highlights and 1 contour shade in this kit. So I don't know, I just wish that the colors were different, is what I'm trying to say. I wish that they hadn't included one of the shimmery shades and replaced it with a matte white. But with that being said, the shades are beautiful. I love the contour shade. It's a really nice cream contour shade. I love the color of it. It's perfect for contouring. And these blend out like a dream. So no complaints with the formula there. It's just the color selection. So for that reason, this one is not my favorite. It definitely would be if one of those shimmer shades were switched out. But if you think you would like having 2 shimmer shades and 1 contour shade, then I think that this will be your best friend. And this one retails for $11.99. So next up is by NYX. And this one is really similar. Again, it is a cream contour shade. But this one I like a lot better because you get a contour, a highlight, and then your matte highlight. So this is how I wish the Covergirl one was set up. This is how I like my contour kits to be. This one was okay. I have a couple complaints about this one. One being the colors. It's just too dark. I don't know if they make a lighter shade, but I normally always grab for the lightest shade when it comes to like contour things like this. So I don't know. It could have been my fault and I could have just grabbed, not the lightest shade, but it's just way too dark for me to contour with. And also just the formula, not as creamy as the Covergirl one. Like, it takes some kind of warming up for it to really get creamy, but again, like so dark, way too dark for me. Way too dark for me. The highlight was nice. I really liked the like matte highlight in this. The shimmery highlight, oof, the formula is just strange to me. Almost like chalky, but it's a cream, so I don't know how that would work. I mean, once you get it on and blend it out, it's fine. Like, there it is. But when you first go to like get your fingers in there, I don't know. I'm just not a huge fan of this formula. This one retails for $14, I think. Yeah, this one retails for $14.99, so this one is definitely on the pricey side, and this was probably, yeah. I have another one that I didn't like, but this one kind of ties for my least favorite. So let's talk about one that I really liked. This was from Loreal, and this is pretty old. This is the Loreal Infallible Pro Contour Kit. I'm sure you guys have seen this. It's been around for a while. I know a lot of people did reviews on this guy when it first came out. Here's what it looks like. You get, you know, your contour and then your highlight there. This one is really nice. I love the contour shade on this. It's just the perfect, again, the perfect shade for me for contouring. The highlight, not my favorite, not my least favorite. It does have a little bit of a sheen to it. I wish that it was a matte highlight again so I could set my under eyes with it, so I kind of have like an all-in-one, you know, thing. I mean, I guess this still is kind of an all-in-one thing. It's just what you're looking for. Me personally, I would prefer a matte highlight. But the highlight is pretty. Just, again, not my favorite. It's like right in the middle. I mean, it definitely has a sheen to it, but it's not like a highlight, you know? But the formula of these are really nice. They blend out beautifully. I love the shade of the contour, so this one was definitely one of my favorites. And this guy retails for $12.99. All right, so next we'll talk about the other one that I did not like. This one is from Rimmel. I know that a lot of people like these. I do not like this. Maybe it's the shade I got. What shade did I get? I got 01 Golden Sands, which again I think was the lightest shade probably in this collection. So no, I didn't hate everything about this. I do really like the blush, and I do really like the highlight in this palette. The formula of these are really smooth, really buttery, and just a beautiful blush and a beautiful highlight. Here they are swatched. That blush is stunning. What I don't like about this palette is their contour shade. It's supposed to be step 2, contour and sculpt. There is so much glitter in this, and I don't know about y'all, but when it comes to contouring, like, I want something matte. And this is really warm toned too. There it is right there. The like glitter and shimmer isn't coming up on camera, but there's definitely quite a bit of like gold glitter in there, and so for that reason I just can't get on board with this contour shade. I just don't understand how they could call that a contour. Like, to me that's a bronzer, but I do really like the blush and the highlight in this palette, just not the contour shade. And this one, it does only retail for $6.99, so it is definitely one of the affordable-ish ones. And last but not least, I have the Wet n Wild Mega Glow contouring palette thing. Looks like this. I have mine in the shade, what shade do I have? I think I have Dolce de Leche, don't I? Yes, I have Dolce de Leche. There is one other shade where the setting powder is more of like a banana powder, or like a banana shade, but I went with the more like highlighty shade, I guess. I really like this duo. I've almost hit pan. I don't use it for contouring though. Again, it's just too warm toned for me to use as a contour, but I do really like it for just warming up the skin. It's perfect and easy for me to grab in the morning before work, and I just have my bronzer and my setting powder, you know, all in one. So I do really like this. I kind of want to compare it to this. This is the Marc Jacobs Mirage filter in number 40. So everyone says that these are dupes for each other, and I totally Like, I see visually where they're coming from, but I just want to mention this because in my opinion, like, these are not dupes at all. At all. Again, visually, yes, they look like dupes, but formula-wise, I don't get how people are saying that these are the same. The Wet n Wild is really chalky, like really chalky, which is fine. I mean, it's what? I can't remember how much it retails for. I'll look it up in just a second and let you guys know. But you get so much like powder buildup and just, see, did you see all that powder? It's just not creamy, it's not smooth, it's just very powdery, which is fine. Again, it's a cheap product. For the price, I love it. But people are saying that it dupes this. No. The formula is so much different. The Marc Jacobs is so smooth, so buttery, and like no extra powder at all. It's just a very smooth formula. I just don't see how these dupe each other. I just wanted to throw that out there because people do say that they dupe each other. My opinion, they don't. But this is a bottle of the Drugstore contour palette. So back to this guy. Again, for the price, I do really like this product. It is a little bit powdery, but again, for the price, it doesn't bother me. Let me look up how much this retails for because I cannot remember. So yeah, it retails for $4.99, so it's super affordable for the price. I love this. Again, I've almost hit pan on it, so nothing against this product. I just think that the Marc Jacobs is a lot smoother and creamier, and the formula is a lot better. All right, guys, well, that wraps up my Battle of the Drugstore contour items. I don't know if I'm gonna do blushes. I feel like blushes are kind of like, I don't know. Should I do blushes? Let me know down below if you want me to do blushes. If I don't get any response on that, then I'm probably just gonna skip ahead to highlights because I know a lot of people are definitely going to want to see highlights. So yeah, let me know if you want to see blushes, and if not, that's totally cool. I will just skip to highlights. So that will be my next one. And I don't think I have anything else to tell you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe before you leave, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.